Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ruud the Gullit. It is now episode 15. In today's episode, I will be completing Foot Birthday Gattuso, as well as you'll see my Champs gameplay, and that is actually all of it, as well as my Champs rewards. So let's get into it. So into the gameplay we go for this week. Now you will see that it's actually slightly sped up. It's because I've put it in 2 times speed, because I decided that this week I would show you every single goal that I scored from my wins during Champs, and I had to put it in times 2, and it's still 5 minutes and 54 seconds of gameplay. So it's why I normally have about 2.5 minutes to 3 minutes of gameplay, and it's all normal speed, because I just score so many goals. And you know, it's not big-headed, it's just a fact. I score so many goals that I've had to put it in times 2, otherwise this video would be about 15 minutes long, and I try to keep it under 10 minutes just to have a nice flow to the video. But with that being said, the team I was impressed with. I mean, I did actually chop and change it quite a lot during this weekend league. A lot of it was getting sent off. I had Gattuso, I got him sent off, so then I decided that I'd actually use one of my untradeable Frankie de Jongs in the club, play him at centre mid, and then use Future Stars Timber. It's not Urian Timber, it's his brother. I think it's Quinton Timber? I believe it's Quinton Timber, the one who plays for Feyenoord. So you'll see later on in this video after the gameplay my year in review pack, and I took Timber, so I actually have both of his Future Stars cards now. Obviously it was an SBC, so I am actually quite happy, because now I actually have the option to either use him as a centre mid or a centre back. And then there's also the fact that I now have Torres up top. He definitely performed. I mean, really, him and Weghorst play quite similarly, and I wouldn't say I actually prefer one or the other. I just enjoy both of them. So I might switch it up every weekend which striker I use, because they both basically have the same return rate. Kaka, still an absolute monster. If I could get his birthday card, then that'd be even better. But obviously that's highly unlikely, and I don't really know what I need to actually improve in this team. Van Dijk, massive. Honestly, for me, he's easily the best centre-back on this game. I mean, I think he's about 60k. He's unbelievable. He genuinely has one of the biggest... Whoa, steady on. He definitely has the biggest impact on the team, because the amount of tackles that he has, or he does, that creates counter-attacks, just, he's unreal. I mean, there's absolutely no point of any of these fancy new centre-backs, because this base Van Dijk is unbelievable. Check, he's starting to get on my nerves quite a bit. I mean, to be honest, that's basically any goalkeeper on this game, because the animations are just so poor. And then, I mean, Zambrotta, he's been very strong for me. I just think that I can only really improve this team as better cards come out. Team of the season should be good for me, because hopefully a lot of Dutch players will get them, players from the Eredivisie. But for me, obviously, Gullit is the end goal, so hopefully I can eventually get him during Team of the Season, because it's definitely going to be my best chance. And with all that being said, I'll be back soon with my champs rewards. So into the rewards section we go. 4 champs, as you can see, it was actually my last game that I did get my 11th win. So obviously this is sped up. Now I normally just go for the highest rated, just because for me it's really just fodder until it comes around to team of the season and these players can actually go into my team. Otherwise I don't really care too much. Like the first pick I did get an AC Milan player, but he's never going to make it into my team just because of the chemistry. The rest of my packs, I mean, a bit average, but I don't really expect anything, especially when they're tradable packs. Now on the screen you can see me completing Xavi Simons. For me, obviously I actually should have shown this before champs because he was quite a crucial player in there, but he's definitely going to be a big player going forwards. Moving on to the year in review pack. Now if you were listening to me in the champs gameplay, you'll know exactly who I got. It was the centre-back version of Future Stars Quinton Timber. I mean, out of the picks, he's the only one that made sense. So, he was actually a very good card during champs, but to be honest, I still don't know why I'm doing them. So now into some packs from the past week. As you can see, there was the 10 coin pack, because during FUT birthday, it's just something they've done. As you can see, that's where I got my untradeable De Jong. This was the pack for the swap token. I normally show you me completing SBCs and then realistically how I actually got there. The 82 times 20, unfortunately, no FUT birthday, but there was a Ter Stegen. And the final pack, 10 times 82, it was Ben Chilwell. Into the final section of this episode, it is me completing FUT birthday Gattuso. Now, I didn't actually realise until after my champs games that Gattuso actually kills my chemistry. So you'll see in the next episode when I show my team that FUT birthday Gattuso is actually on my bench now. And I obviously completed him because he played for Milan. He is a very good card, but for me, chemistry is more important because it gives all my players just a bigger boost. So Gattuso would perform better if the whole team had the 33 chemistry. I'd like to thank you all for watching this episode of Ruud Gullit. If you did enjoy it, drop a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new. But for now, I'll see you in the next one.